MCC Skyline Halo 4. Now, the map is okay. I'm not a huge fan of it. But to open this map, open this game, there are a few things that I like and a few things I don't like. Now, what I'm not a huge fan of is charging in and trying to get a power weapon, whether it's sniper, rockets, or overshield, at the start of a match. The reason is simply because you know for a fact that the enemy team is going to be going there. Now, what I would have liked to have seen here would have been one nade off the ground and one nade off the sniper wall there, and then anyone that you see coming out here to the left would have been hit by that secondary grenade. The reason for that is actually because on your radar you can see here that there are multiple teammates behind this player who are going to throw grenades as well. So you don't need to worry about the grenades straight out front as much as you do getting the nades on the people that you're about to engage battle in over here on the left side. So it's great that he's able to take those guys out, and it's great that he's able to help his team to drop the shields of those enemy players. And that's a great move, and it's a great move to use this wall as cover. But for a little bit easier battle, for a little bit easier engagement with enemy players, especially when there's multiple enemies, you want to drop their shields as effectively as possible, and being able to get those nades off of that wall would have helped to do that. But it's still a very great opening. Now, over here, you can see that what I really like is, as I mentioned, being able to use this wall and not having to be greedy, not having to challenge those players and pick up the assist. An assist is still a point for your team. It is still going to give you the advantage, and it's going to move your team's score up. Now, by not being greedy, you are able to do multiple things. You're able to stay alive, you're able to help your team, you're able to give your overall team score the obvious advantage, and by being able to stay alive, you're able to do exactly what you see here by being able to continue to put shots, even if it's one shot, two shots, or a half a shot on a player. You can see here with just a couple shots, a couple bullets, he's able to pick up assists, he's able to pick up a double kill, so on and so forth, while continuing to move to the top of the map to gain the advantage, to gain control, to gain positioning, and continue moving around and establish how effective that was to not challenge in the beginning and stay alive. And over here, not challenging that grenade attack was great. Now he has his teammates around him. How that second grenade does that much damage is beyond me, unless it's because it's legendary with explosives on. But being able to stall right there and stay alive, again, allows for the ability to come back, re-engage in battle after your teammates have distracted that player and either get the assist or get the kill. In that situation, he got the kill. Being able to continuously stay alive here, he's able to shoot middle. This game is going to be all about the team shot. Being able to lay down these shots, being able to lay down this fire is changing not only the score of this game, but the way that the movement around the map is, the way the team is able to collectively gather, because when you're able to stay alive, you're able to pull spawns all around the map to your safe area where you are, which is only going to help you. It's going to help you because of the fact that you're going to have protection at all times as long as you're smart. By being able to put up those assists, by being able to move around the map and stay within cover, pick up grenades, pick up ammo, you're staying alive, you're gaining position, you're gaining a huge advantage over the enemy. Now in this battle here, an AR should typically win if it's close range battle. Now this enemy here, Genuine, misses a few shots with his AR, but because the BR shots are on point, the player doesn't freak out, doesn't panic, and maintains a steady control of the reticle movement, and he's able to hit those 4 or 5 shots very, very cleanly. Now a lot of people panic. You have to practice those scenarios because, especially in Halo 5, the AR or the SMG is very powerful. In Halo 4, if you're up close and you're on a legitimate connection, which, yes, for Halo 4 is rare, then the automatic weapon will almost always win. With a bad connection, like the Australians or the Mexicans, things like that, or even sometimes the UK people, the AR will destroy you from a mile away. It's how their crap 343 host system works. So being able to land those shots steady with the BR or even a carbine, being able to land those is a game changer, because if you're being attacked by that AR and you have your BR, you're going to lose the majority of the time with the bad connection, with a bad host. But if you can hit your shots with a fair or good connection, you're going to win that almost every single time. You just have to keep moving back, and you have to keep steady, keep your calm, land those shots, and you will gain the advantage there. Now, again, as we've seen, the cycling around the map, the coverage throughout the map, the coverage while engaging in battles changes everything. And this one is a perfect example. I love this play because the focus changes immediately from assist to gotta stay alive and gotta outmaneuver. Okay, this is a one-man battle here. And what I mean by that is that for a duration of maybe 6 seconds or so, there is a period where he is on his own. He doesn't have the reliability of his teammates. You eventually see his teammates respawn or at least collect behind him, and he's focusing not on the fact that they're going to help, but on the fact that he's got to survive, the fact he has to outmaneuver, and the fact that whether his teammates are there or not, he has to rely on his own ability to win this, stay alive, and gain the upper hand. By being able to jump up there, he forces the enemy to readjust the reticle, readjust their shot, and by doing that, he delays a little bit when he jumps up on the wall for the enemy. He's able to get a few shots on them, dropping their shields. By doing that, he doesn't have to get the kill. Standing there like a fool and trying to remain engaged in the battle when he's already down 3 shots is just foolish. So by being able to drop those shields, he's able to move out and eventually see on his radar or his screen that his teammates spawn in that base, and now they're pushing forward. He doesn't have to keep battling this guy and be greedy and die or get a trait. He can stay alive, he can reposition in the base, therefore not adding any points to the enemy team. He's not sacrificing position, and all of this creates a snowball effect. By being able to go back in that base, as you just saw, he's able to continuously pull safe spawns, meaning he's able to be in a base or be in a protective area where his teammates are going to spawn because of his positioning. As a result of that, when he runs out of ammo or when he's in need of support, his teammate is going to be there spawning at his back, as you just saw, to get that assist with the finished kill. So what I would have liked to have seen right here would have been a pulsed AR as opposed to a steady AR, but he still gets the assist, and that's really all that matters in the end. When you're playing, and particularly on MCC, because it's a 5-man instead of a 4-man Slayer, you have to rely on your assists. If you get greedy and all you think about is the fact that you have to get a perfection or a double kill or a triple kill, okay, congratulations, you probably got that triple kill, but I'm willing to wager 9 out of 10 times that it wasn't because you had 3 amazing sniper shots in a row to get headshots all on your own with no assist. It's typically because shields are dropped by players like this and you're able to finish the kills, which is the whole point. But if you get greedy and you take out, say, 1 guy and then 2 guys decide to challenge you, and you try and challenge those 2 guys without having any support and without having any kind of assist, you're probably going to lose that. And it's just foolish because you gained nothing ultimately when you could have had a 3-0 gain on those players. Now here, the nade is beautiful. He's focusing on the fact that his teammate has support, and he lands a very clean nade. Now what I like here is, as much as I normally harp on someone dropping off of a top position, he's dropping position from a controlled area, meaning that he has no one behind him, he has no one in front of him, and he's able to have quick access right back up to where he was to reestablish control by using this stairwell. So it's a very good quick transition, and it's not a foolish move to drop down and go after that kill. It's smart because if he's down there, then he can actually block his teammates' spawns. So by being able to get that kill, he's not only doing a great job of blocking spawns, supporting spawns, but he's not losing control because within a second he's right back to where he was because it was a safe area. You have to know where your safe areas are and where they're not. And again, we see here that by placing a very good grenade off a wall across the map, he's able to get another assist. He's able to put 2 shots, get another assist. That's what changes games like this, is being able to get these assists. Now, in this situation, you see right here that he has engaged battle with one person. However, he quickly sees that it's a 2v1 battle. Now, he had lowered the shields of the first guy. That's correct. But if he had stayed in that battle, that second guy would have dropped his shields. And he doesn't know where the other enemies are. Now that there's numbers down in the bottom of this base, he doesn't know if other people are going to spawn there or not. He doesn't know what weapons they have. So by being able to play it smart and play it safe, he's not only able to drop the shields of the first guy, distract the second guy, but then he's turning around and assisting his teammate over on the other side of the map or the other side of the base and effectively getting an assist, getting a solid kill, and keeping not only one but 2 teammates alive. Dropping shields, getting assists, that means his teammate stayed alive. Killing a guy, protecting his teammate, a teammate stayed alive. Now again, we see a scenario. 3 enemies on radar. It's one thing if you see one guy and you choose not to engage just because you want to run away and not engage, but it's a whole other story when you're planning to attack and you have nades in your pocket and you're using that nade both as a distraction, a deterrent, and a safeguard because you see 3 people about to butt rush you on your radar. That's not smart. It's not safe. You sit there with that AR, you're going to die. 9 times out of 10, you're going to die. So by being able to play that smart and use that nade and keep himself alive and call that out, he gets away, he stays alive, he re-establishes his positioning, and not only that, but by re-establishing his positioning, he's able to pick up a new weapon because he was out of ammo with his other weapon. And you see that a lot in this match, being out of the ammo in the BR, and that's because of the assist. That's what you want. You just have to be smart enough to know when to pick up those weapons, and after you kill someone, you have to be able to push in and pick up the ammo that you need so that you can keep doing this spawn cycling, keep doing this kill cycling, keep doing the assisting. So the game ends before you can use the carbine, doesn't matter. The fact is, overall, it was a very good game. He stayed alive. I don't know if it was a perfection or not, but it was very good gameplay, very great teamwork, and that's what you want out of a teammate. You want 4 guys that can collectively work together, that can collectively trap, block, and grab spawns, and when it comes to objectives, guys that can cycle spawns with you. And this match, you see that he has to play a lot of solo by setting up his teammates for success. Okay, it's not always that you're able to work with your team if you're playing with a group of random people or a group of people that play like randoms. So you have to take it on yourself to know when to turn on solo gameplay and when to turn on team play. And that can happen in an instant, from going from an assist to going to someone 1v1ing you with an AR-BR battle like we saw. So being able to watch this and see that on and off switch of solo versus team play throughout the entire game, it's very important to learn from and have the ability to pull that off at any time, every time. Good gameplay and good job.